All right, guys, welcome to our first live broadcast. I am Stay-Puft. I am the F3 Naperville Commz Q. I'm here with the F3 Naperville second F Chaps. Chaps, how you doing today?
Good, Stay-Puft. How you doing, man?
I'm fantastic. Ran 13 miles for our CSOP, so we had six other guys come out, so that was
Nice.
all fun. So,
Good
how
for
was your
you.
Sunday?
Relaxing. I was just playing some ball with my 2.0s, my little boys. So
How old are they?
10 and 12.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of fun.
How rough does that get?
It was okay. They just ran routes, like passing routes.
Okay, they didn't hurt you or kick you or anything like that?
No, not this time. But we'll get to that point when the weather gets nicer.
So what? So this will be the first of many live stream interviews that Chaps and I will be doing. And to kick us off, when we start interviewing someone new, I like to talk about where they came from, who them, and where their name and where their F3 name came from. So Chaps, how did you get the name Chaps?
Yep. So I was named Chaps because they were asking me some funny stories. I guess they didn't get anything from that. And then they also asked me what I do for work. And I work for a skincare company that we sell lip balm. And so they were just saying, oh, like chapstick. And I was saying, yeah, well, that's a competitor of ours, but yes. So they called me Chaps. Little did I know when I was driving home, I think people might give the wrong impression of it.
Oh, I
So
thought I thought you had some kind of story about wearing chaps or something.
no, so it's got nothing to do with that. So that's what everybody seems to think. And our first Christmas party, a lot of the M's, other people's wives were coming up and they're like, I got to hear your funny story of how you got chaps, and it's not as funny. I just sell lip balm. So,
It's oh, okay, because you when you come out to our if anyone comes out to and work out with Chaps, he gets a little I want to say saucy, but there's a lot of laughs, a lot of mumble chatter when you're
yes.
in the crowd. So things can definitely get a little bit wild.
Yeah, there's many conversations to be had for
Yeah.
sure.
And we're going to keep this PG. We're going to keep this PG because we have second Fs in the background. People might be watching this live with their family in the background. So we're going to keep our mumble chatter always tight. But right now, just to kind of we're on a short time frame today. We're going to talk about some of the upcoming second F events that we have coming up, and then we are on the shared leadership team. Tell us, Chaps, what does the second FQ do for our region?
Yeah, so the second F is just to make sure that we keep everybody coming together. The second F is fitness, fellowship, and faith, and obviously the fellowship is important, and that's what the second F is. So I put together special events, make sure that people are coming together, getting to know each other, spending time together, and that might entail certain events like lunches or anything like that. But it could also mean golf outings, holiday parties, anything like that. So we do have, for example, a second F lunch coming up that we're going to go to Freedom Brothers, which is very good. So that's coming up March 14th. And then we also have something for March Madness, the first day. That will be Thursday over at Piazza. So I try to kind of balance it out to where everybody can easily make it and attend. And then we'll be at Empire and then Bar Louie in April and May. So.
And then something that people don't all realize is the second F lunches happen on the second
Friday of every month. Yeah.
Second Friday of the other month. So our second F means fellowship. So that happens every single month. So we have Freedom Brothers coming up. We got Thursday, March 20th. That's the first day of March Madness, right?
It is. It's the first day. And I think there's going to be a lot of people there. So we're going to get that out there. We've already gotten some interest from other people from other regions as well that might attend. But it's a great way to get everybody together, and you might see certain people's names around the Slack that we use, but it's getting to know those guys.
And Is there going to be a March Madness pool thing going on? Is that something going in the works? Because I know people might have a question about that.
Yeah, so we're working on that. I'm talking to some people on how they did it last year to see how they did it, and also to see how we can make it a little bit better this year. And if it's already good, I'm just going to leave it the same.
Gotcha. All right, and then let's talk about some of the other. Let's talk about some of the really big events that we have happening coming up in the region. So we have the Chaos Draft, part of the Lincoln Games. This is something we're going to live stream this again during the. This will be our main draft of Lincoln Games. So if you haven't been part of Lincoln Games, so basically everyone's pooled up together. We have 15 to 20 captains, and there's going to be a snake draft. We're going to be having it on site at the Mistwood Dome on April 27th. Come out, have some fun, enjoy ourselves. And if you haven't read the Lincoln Games rules yet, coming to a second F event get you pregame points for the games. So come out and then tell us what's happening with the upcoming golf outing.
Yeah, so we have the golf outing will be over at Tamarack Golf Club, and that's going to be July 25th. So we typically get anywhere from 70 to 85 people there. It's a great turnout. A lot of people just love being together, and then we will go to Spartan Ale House right next door for any dinners or anything like that people want to just hang out. So.
And there's various options for participation. So you can play golf. So your administrator, we haven't have all the prices set up, but with your price, it's going to come with golf and dinner, correct? And there's an option for just coming to dinner and options if you want to sponsor, correct?
Yeah. So the sponsoring is going to be coming out, and we really encourage that. So that's going to be sent out shortly. Where we get a lot of sponsors. I think we had close to 20 last time, but we get those people out to those signs out to the club itself, but also at the holes, and we make sure that people are aware. They can bring, for example, Soylent brought out his truck area, and he was just giving out some of the stuff that he does there. So.
Yeah. So Soylent is. I have actually gift cards I earned from. He owns Nautical Bowls.
Right.
So shout out to Soylent, who owns Nautical Bowls. He had a whole bunch of Nautical Bowls out there. And then we had NA, who's the owner of Bubble House. And he was giving out free samples.
Yeah. So that was great. And I think a lot of people like that. So those are kind of things that I would like to anniversary, but also try to get other people to do the same thing, similar stuff.
And then, that's coming out soon. And then we're going to have, what's something new you've been working on in the background? I heard there's a paintball thing you've been working on.
Yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they love these outings. They love getting people together, and they would love to do paintball event. And I've never done paintball by myself. I've never done it with other people, but I'm really looking forward to that one. That one's going to be November 16th, as you guys can see here. And I'm already getting a lot of excitement for that. So there's a lot of people talking about how we should put teams together, certain groups, and make it a balanced team effort there. So it's super exciting to see what we're seeing already. And then once it comes to September, October, I can't wait to see how many people we get out. This will be the first time ever, by the way, that we will have a paintball event in F3, which will be fun.
That would be fun. And something I haven't told you about, but something I would like to personally see is go to Galloping Ghost Arcade with a bunch of guys. Have you ever heard of that in Brookfield?
No, I have not. No.
So Galloping Ghost is like a video game museum. So if you went to our arcade as a kid and you played that game, they have it there. Okay. And generally it's like for $30 a person, it's all you can play.
There you go.
Every single video game, from Donkey Kong to Mortal Kombat to even some of the newer stuff, and even imports from Japan. So if that's something you ever want to put on your radar, just something I just have a conversation with, I like to see. I've mentioned it in the past, but I don't know if there's an interest for dads and sons going to play video games together with a bunch of others. So, but that's in Brookfield. So that's something maybe to put your put your feelers out there for.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the whole thing here is, we're busy with our personal lives, and doing these little outings It's great to get out with friends and get out with the guys because it's just a different vibe when you're out with them. So a memorable experience, and I'm glad that we have this together. And I can't wait to see what we can do with that as well, the video game. So
I appreciate that. Well, and then I just want to say as second F2, he's not just gathering these events, but he's helping people get together for big events. When they're queuing, I just had my big birthday queue at the Citadel on Thursday, and in the background, Chaps was gathering a bunch of people, psyching people up to come to my birthday queue. So I just want to say, Second F is not just setting up events and drinking and having food, but just getting people together. So Chaps, I just want to say, appreciate you doing that for me, and I know you're doing that for all the other packs.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun.
So just to wrap this up, we just want to review where you can get all this. So, well, before that, we want to talk about our next big live event. So our next big stream is happening March 11th with our new first FAI. We're going to interview. So Tenacton's going to be passing off the flag to the new first F this upcoming Friday at Dark Towers. So come join and see that. And then that new first F, Chaps and I will be interviewing him about the Lincoln games live here again. And you can send out your comments. The first F is going to try to answer them. We'll try to review some of the rules, some of the new things that are happening. Some of the new things are staying the same. So again, come on by. March 11th, 8:00 p.m. live on YouTube. We'll have it posted to our website so you can check there. And of course, we'll have the interview posted on all of our social media websites. Anything you want to add about that?
No, that's perfect. I look forward to it. I think it's going to be an exciting interview.
And then, so where can you get all this information? Because as Commz, that's the one thing I hate to hear is like, where can I hear all this information? So again, F3Naperville.com. I really try to make sure anything we talk about in Slack goes up there. So go to the news section or go to the event calendar under the PAX menu. We try to update that Google Calendar so you can subscribe to that and have all the events go right straight to your phone. Go to our social media. We're big on Facebook and on Instagram. Our handle's F3Naperville.com. Again, go to F3 Naperville Slack space. So Chaps posts a lot of stuff on the Second F channel. And then I try to post anything that I can weekly on the info only, no chatter. And of course, you can subscribe to our Bloomberg email newsletter. So just go to the bottom of f3naperville.com/Bloomberg News. Just click the news menu. If you go to F3 Naperville and then scroll to the bottom, there'll be a place where you could put your information in, subscribe if you haven't yet already. So that being said, Chaps, thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you guys in the gloom. All right. Yeah. Chaps, thank you so much. Have a great day. All right.